everybody. This is Amanda Cooper with Cola Daily. You know, they say that the three most important words in real estate is location, location, location. And today in the studio, Mr. Matt Mungo and Thom Chumney, the leadership team of Haven Homes, know those words all too well. I'm just really excited about this new venture that you guys have on. And for those who don't know, Haven Homes is now being led by you all, which is a third generation builder, second generation builder. You are the CEO and president, and you are the executive vice president. Right. What causes collaboration?
Well, the collaboration started 19 years ago when I graduated from Wofford, and the first builder that my dad put me with to learn the trade was Thom. So, you know, I certainly learned from the best. My grandfather started building homes in 1954. And we were fortunate enough to sell that business 5 years ago to Berkshire Hathaway. So we feel that there is a great need in our community right now for a easy to do business with, locally owned builder, and that's why we're here. And I wouldn't be here without the team that we have put together. So.
Wow, it's like that old saying go, you try to get out the business, but they keep dragging you back in, right? I love it. Well, we are all excited about this new venture. You know, I'm from the Midlands, grew up in West Columbia proper, went to Airport High School, so I'm familiar with the Mungo name. And just knowing that you all are giving new energy and new birth to Haven Homes, and people will be able to receive the level of quality and the styles and designs that you all come up with is just exciting. It's an exciting time. It's like the rebirth of a new legacy. You guys are continuing that. Now, how was it when he approached you about this opportunity, Thom?
Well, Matt and I have been working together for a long time, and when the idea was floated, you know, we talked about it for over a year, just to decide if this is what we wanted to do. You know, last April, Matt and I got together and finalized everything and just decided that we want to serve back our community. This is where we're from. This is where we grew up. This is where we've worked. And a great way to do that is just build relevant houses for people that want them and need them.
Could you talk about how the industry has changed? Because you guys have been in the game a while.
It has. The Midlands has always been somewhat of an insulated market because you have the university, you have Fort Jackson, you have Richland County, Lexington County, state capital. You have a lot of things that are constantly bringing buyers into our market. And in addition to that, you have everything that's gone on in the world in the last few years, and an influx of people coming in from California, the northern states, and we're continuing to see that because we're very lucky to live in a desirable place where people want to be. So we are excited about the future, and again, like Thom echoed, you know, it's very important to be good to the community that's good to you. So, and that's kind of always been our mantra, and we're just excited about the future.
So these new homes and new communities that you guys have, I see here that you have 3 communities already.
We do, and several more coming online soon.
Yes, I see here is Hidden Springs, and you also have Old Tama.
Old Tama.
Old Tama. I like that, like Old Alabama, but we won't say that word, right? and Pinecrest.
That's correct.
So they're in West Columbia, Lexington, and Irmo. Could you talk a bit more about these communities?
So Hidden Springs is right there off the Longs Pond, exit 51 off I-20. And it'll be homes anywhere from the mid-2s up to approximately $400,000. Old Tama is a neighborhood that should come online towards the end of the year. That will be in the $250 to $350 range. And Pinecrest will be a community over off of number 1 in West Columbia, which is just a phenomenal location from a centrality standpoint, but it will be slightly smaller homes with a beautiful pond in the middle of the community that will be in the low 2s up to about 300. So.
Wow, well, you know, with affordable housing being a big issue across the nation, it seems like you guys are addressing that need for people to be able to purchase a home at different variations of prices.
Absolutely.
And it seems like
important to have everything across the spectrum.
I love that. So talk more and tell me more about how it feels to carry this legacy of great building, real estate building and community building across the Midlands to have that name attached to you?
Well, again, my grandfather started developing and building in 1954 with Whitehall out over off St. Andrews Road, which was the boonies back then, even though now it's 6 or 8 minutes from downtown Columbia. But, back then there was no public water and sewer service out there. There were no communities with rolled curb and gutter and storm drain. And he brought that to the suburbs and created a model that a lot of other people have copied. And I'm very fortunate to have been in the position that I'm in, but I feel that we have taken it far beyond where it was, and we'll continue to do that in the future.
Like I told you earlier, it's almost like you guys were born to be builders in a sense. You couldn't say no to that job, could you?
That's right.
Wow. Well, I'm excited about this opportunity. Home ownership is so important. A lot of people strive for that on a daily basis, and you're helping them get those goals checked off their list in a sense with these different varieties of communities that you're re-emerging back into the market again with Haven Homes. What type of quality, what can people expect when they come to a Haven Homes community?
Yeah, so we've had a lot of discussion over the last year, and what we are trying to do is to provide a product that has relevant features, not bring them in and then provide options to get there. So when we developed our product line, we looked at items that customers wanted, roofs and shingles that had dimensions to it, so they just didn't look flat. Ceramic tile in the main bathroom, a ceramic tile backsplash, 9-foot ceilings. And so as we started the pricing on this, we looked at what do customers usually upgrade to, and then let's provide that standard. And so that is our goal right now. And we're putting them out there in Hidden Springs with these features, Pinecrest, and eventually Old Thom when it opens up later this year. So.
There's a lot of competition out there, and you have to do what you need to do to set yourself apart. And that's what we're trying to do with Haven Homes.
So is there anything else that you'd like people to know about Haven Homes before I know you're tight on time, builder and building and all. So is there anything new that you'd like for people to know about Haven Homes specifically?
Just that we have put together the best team in the industry, and we are super excited about the future. I mainly deal with the land acquisition and development aspect. Thom is a wizard when it comes to the construction. And we've got a couple of other new hires coming on board right now that are just super exciting. And we're just excited about the future. We think there is a incredible gap in the market right now, and a place that we are looking forward to doing this. And
doing this.
doing this. So we're going to be the fun, local, easy to do business with builder who also gives back to the community, which is so important because Columbia really, really needs it. So.
And I have to say, I've done so many stories about how Mungo Homes give back. So, especially during service week.
Yep.
So I know that that's very, very important to your family, to your companies.
Absolutely. It was always ingrained in Mungo Homes, and it will be ingrained in Haven Homes.
Now, before we go, I have to ask this because I think it's important. Sitting here where you're at now, at the leadership helm of Haven Homes, what do you think your grandfather would say to you if you could speak to him now, and your father as well?
He would probably start out by telling me what I'm doing wrong, but I think he is looking down and smiling upon us. He taught me a lot, and I know he's looking down and smiling.
Wonderful. What about you?
Oh, my dad would just be ecstatic. The partnership that the Chumneys and the Mungos have had for 40 years when my dad started working, and I actually work with Matt at Mungo Homes, and now the opportunity to create and lead something new. He would be very proud of me and also the partnership that has started. So.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have Matt Mungo as well as Mr. Thom Chumney. They are the leadership team for Haven Homes. And you must visit the website to check out. You got Hidden Springs coming up fall of 2023, Pinecrest in West Columbia coming up in the winter of 2023, and Old Thom
Correct.
Old Tama, coming up in January 2024. If you know anything about the real estate industry, location, location, location is everything. So you might want to go ahead and check it out to secure your lot today. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. I think it's important people know that you're here and that Haven Homes is ready to serve.
Well, thank you for having us on.
Thank you very much.
Well, everybody, that's it. This is Amanda Cooper with Cola Daily. Thank you for watching.